Alright guys, this is another video, of course, of the AU, as you see in the title, in the good old Ford Ranger, not my car, but my parents, at Seaford Auto Parts. Gonna get some stuff at AU, and I'll come back when I got the stuff and show you what I got. Geez, this thing is nice, listen to it. Ooh, gotta love a good old Commodore, you know. Alright guys, back in the car, let's start this up, get the aircon going. Alrighty, so yep, turn on that radio. But so what I got is fire extinguisher. Oh, stop that music right there. Got the fire extinguisher that we need for burnouts. Got my battery because then I have to steal my dad's battery, of course. There's some other stuff in here. So coupling and a pipe that goes. This coupling here is going to go on my throttle body. And the AU, this is going to stick up the bonnet, and then if you can see down in there, you can see that, yep, got the pod filter down there, and some diff fluid over here, and a toggle switch down in there so we can toggle the fans on so they stay on the whole time. Don't have to worry about the AU overheating. So that's stuff I needed, and then we can get it done, put some stuff together, put the drive shaft loop. We got the diff done and diff in, so that's why I got diff fluid. And now we're ready to go and take off, go home, put the stuff in. Alright guys, so we're back in the Ford at Seaford Auto Parts. I got the wrong stuff. Well, now I got the right battery and the right clamp for throttle body. They're great help. So if you need anything, go see them. They're great help. I just grabbed the wrong stuff, but back off to home. We have turned the Falcon around, and now it's ready to, well, we're putting in the tail shaft loop, so making it safe. Gonna be ready to skid when the burnout event is on. Well, see you guys when I'm at home. Alright guys, this is the AU now. I got my new pod filter coming out the top, drew out the hole and everything in it. If I pop the bonnet, it misses it completely. Yeah, that's all it is. There's a clamp, 60-degree angle pipe going up, and then the pod filter on the top. That's all it is. Makes it look a bit there's a battery in it. First time to charm because the second battery I got also wasn't right, but got another one. First we get the angle out, but yeah, so I got the fire extinguisher mounted right here so then I can grab it really easily. And underneath, yeah, I thought you can see that, but underneath there's some bolts holding in this thing under here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, the 4 bolts there holding in my tail shaft loop. And we just got the diff put in it. Yeah, the diff's finally in it. Mini spooled and everything, so it's ready to go. It's tow bar off. That's the official name. Skid Pig. Because, you know, it's a bloody skid pig, you know. I'm gonna put the windows up and stuff before it rains or before it gets dark. Yeah, I got my toggle switch down there, not connected up just yet. I'm gonna do that after. Is put the toggle switch somewhere that I can just switch on and turn on the fans without like warming up the engine. You don't really want the engine to get warm and your fans turn on first. In a burnout car, you want your fans to be on the whole time to make sure it stays nice and cool. But yeah, I can't wait to bloody drive this. I got some mirrors from, you pull it, got these. I got another pair of rims from You Pull It as well. New rims ready to go for this thing. But yeah. Got another pair to get. And then I got another pair ready for when I do the skids. put that on. It might have been easier underneath. Battery clamp I put on. Yeah, it kept putting brake fluid, so we disconnected this and put that on because this has actually been chopped off because when I got the car, I had no rear brakes on it anyway. So, that's enough. I'm not gonna start it now because this time the neighbors won't be too happy. Let's put the windows up, but yeah, it's one hell of a nice car. For a burnout car, that is, at least. Well, it should do the job very nicely. Especially with these windows being as slow as they are. But yeah, the whole thing was, do a burnout here. If anything happens, quickly put my hand down here, flick that, pops out, pull the fire extinguisher out, and it's ready to go. Yeah. So good, ready to go. S13 sitting here ready to go, but I'll see you guys. Look at the interior on this thing. You got a tool in there somewhere. Very oily. These Torontos are so nice. I'd have one of these any day. Especially this, look at this.
Yeah, don't touch anything. If I start, don't touch anything. Put on the brake, just make your foot on the brake. Put it there, wait till it says you can start it. Check okay.
Alrighty guys, and my trusty old Commodore. My car, of course, it's a bloody amazing car. I haven't showed it in the video. But yeah, we got the on and off switch for the fans. We didn't have a connection small enough for screws, so went to Seaford Auto Parts and got some connections right size. Time to go home, wire up the fans on the AU. Of course, the car's always got to be manual. Can't have anything else apart from that. Alright, time to go home. Alrighty guys, so I'm doing the wiring up in the AU for the fans. Got my on and off switch right here. ready to go. You know. So yeah, just got it in there. Put the wiring through. Got rid of the aircon because don't need aircon for the reasons. And just gonna connect these wires. My little connection right here. Trying to get it from a 4mm wire to 2.5. I'll just put my camera here quickly. Alright. Grab my crimpers. Get those up and then gonna fold it in half. Get a lead connection. Oh fuck. Try not to stab yourself with the wire. You chop off some of this, it's a bit long. Alright. Now after that's been chopped off and a bit less, should be able to go in there like that. And grab my old ones and crimp it on. Alrighty guys, now I got my connections on here. Ready to connect right onto that squeaky noise is this, but ready to put it on to the switch. I have to take it off here. Not worry about the thing on it now. I don't know why it says on and then off. But it only flicks one way, it doesn't go over to the side, so I'll fix that up later. Yeah, time to connect the wires up, put this back. That's the inside done for the wiring for the fans. Then I have to go into the engine bay. Alright, I'll do that right now and I'll come back when the wiring's on the switch. Alrighty guys, so I just took the wires up, cable tied them to there. Now it's in the switch, everything's bolted back on and the switch clicks nicely. I have to cover that out, so it's only on there, off there, so I have to change that and fit it up, but something little I can do. Well, time to go to the engine bay, get some of the wiring done. And after that, clean the whole inside of the car, put my fire extinguisher back on its little bracket. All ready to go then. Apart from my crusty steering wheel. Oh, it's turning nicely. It's because it's jacked up, so see what I did is I took out the little rubber grommet there that's usually there, run the wires through up here, took off the coolant box, run them underneath. The green one goes around here, down here, down to there, ready for the fan plug. And the red one run down that way, down there, in there, and right here. So time to get the fan plug connected up, get the black one, connect the black to the battery, and all ready to go and see if the fans work and stay on the whole time. Alright guys, we'll see you guys when all the wiring is done. This is plugged in and we're ready to try it out. Alright guys, so it's Monday now, and I was just going to put a metal plate on the fuel tank right here. But then we also have another problem that's gotta be a pain in the ass. Look at that big puddle there. That's all disfluid. Some, what's it called? I think it's some type of seal there. Can't believe I forgot the name, but I'll probably come back to my mind afterwards. But yeah, we need to fix that, so I'm not leaking fluid everywhere. That's like 8 hours worth of this fluid. Quite a bit than I would like. And we need to put the metal sheet here so when the tires pop, it doesn't blow the fuel tank right there. It's not the best place to have a fuel tank, especially with plastic. So, whoops, dog's balls. Metal, metal there, ready to go, and that can go right across here and lock that off. So I'll do that now. Ready to go. So what I also did yesterday is to get the fans to work and get the car nice clean. Look at it's so nice and clean. Don't worry about the roof, but nice and clean. But if I flick the switch, yep, the switch is working and the fans are working. I got my bag here to cover the pod filter when I wash it. But yeah, fans are working in this thing now. It's golden. Just need to fix those two things. It's ready for its first burnout event whenever next one's on. Alright guys, so I got my pinion seal, my Mary Diff. Got this from Good Auto Parts. So, got this, take this home, get the diff together, thank God. Okay guys, so it's a little while since I last did the last clip of the video, but it's now Friday night. You know I have this on there. Wait, let me just grab a torch quickly. Show you guys what we've done. Metal protector over the fuel tank, because that's a fuel tank there. When the tires all metal come flying off and you're about to pop them, it doesn't pop the fuel tank, so that's there as well. I decided I'm probably not going to paint these ones, but I'm going to paint the other ones over there, if you can see them. Other ones over there. But if I stick that underneath there, right there, it still looks a bit oily and whatever. Might have to wipe that off, but I replaced the pinion seal and it's all good. Haven't had any problems yet. See about the tires. Already done a little skid just to test it, but ain't no big one, which is what I'm gonna do. Goes we got this 13 sitting here, ready to go. Yeah, so this car basically done, ready to send it. Yeah, I used some what's it called? I'll put the torch back over here so it's out of the way. Some like really hard glue that helps shit from sticking, like never comes undone. I glued this on because that kept popping off, and I also glued the back here, which is why it's taped, and that should hold it on. It should never come off then. It's all good, ready to go, ready for its first skid event whenever some will be on. Because of COVID, there's not many skid events on, even though that we have no cases where I'm at, but still fucking up everything, so we'll have to see. Over this shot, bloody, I think it's been almost a month since I started. It's just a month of clip here, clip there, trying to do this, that to it, and it's finally all done. Like, it's all done in one piece, ready to go down to the shed that we have, store it there because we have too many cars at home, so nowhere to store it. Well, I need this to be moved so I can start working on the S13 over there, get that thing done, because this S13 over here, which you won't be able to see, S13 over here, bloody can't wait for that. That's the car I'm probably going to have the most fun in. This one, I'm definitely going to have some fun in it because it skids, but it's just a filler car till I get an S13 going. But it's bloody crazy, bloody nice. Yeah, you Falcons. Never thought I'd own a Ford. Just kidding. They're not bad. I love Fords as well. Prefer a Commodore out there, but you can't say no to a good old Falcon, especially Aussie made cars. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Alright, now event. We'll see if I can tip it in by the end of the event. See, give it a few test runs. It's probably the first 2 skid events. It's just me getting used to the car, doing some test runs, and then it's gonna get better and better and send it even harder until it blows. If that engine blows up, we still have this engine over here, still put away. Ready, $50 engine. I wouldn't say it's not that bad for a Tickford engine. But if this engine blows up, if it doesn't, because I heard they're pretty reliable, but if it blows up, that engine's going in it and being turboed. If this engine doesn't blow up in the first year or so, this engine might get an eBay turbo. I'm just going to whip it on there, send it until it goes, get the other engine, make sure that engine's good, and just send it to the other side to do whatever, because this car isn't going to be a forever skid car, of course. I'm probably going to be getting, of course I know, Holden guy, I'm going to get myself a Commodore, even though I love Fords as well. But I've always wanted the VZ Pro burnout car. Like, VZ put up like a clubby, looks like a clubby and everything like that. If you don't know what a VZ Club Sport looks like, go look it up. They are amazing looking, and especially with like a 871, 671 on it, bloody massive sticking over the roof, that would be mint. But we got this amazing skid car. Sorry if you guys can hear that guy's going off in his diesel. But yeah, can't wait. And in the first year, if I haven't destroyed this thing, we're thinking about painting it. This thing should be good. So what we're planning on is where this body line is, they're down black, and then they're up this blue color that we did my sister's Skyline, R31 Skyline. We did it black down the bottom, some turquoise blue color on the top. It looked killer. This thing would look killer in that color as well, but I have to see. Like I was saying to my dad, if we can't find many burnout events, because in SA they're closing down a lot of the burnout pads areas, and it's just like, bloody government doesn't know what they're doing, trying to get people off the roads from doing burnouts, but shutting down on the burnout pads. Doesn't make sense. So if we can't get too many burnout events, I'm gonna put a hydro in this, some angle knuckles and angle kit for this, send it into drifts, do some drift comps and stuff like that. Well, not really drift comps, drift events, and bloody do some drifting in this thing before that thing gets done. That thing will probably not even end of this year will be done. That S13 will be done probably sometime next year, knowing with the time and money, because I'm not a big YouTuber that has millions and millions of dollars. I'm just some average teenager who's just trying to have fun with cars. Don't have that much money, but I try. This car, at least, everything I've got for it so far has been cheap. Been lucky. That thing, this 13, that's bloody a complete money pit. I had a lot of money saved up, bought that thing, spend a couple grand in just a few months, and then I got this. Trying to save up money, try and get that thing done. Yeah, because the LS here, LS is still good. Just hiding underneath a bunch of covers, and I'll get an engine stand for that eventually. Like I was thinking, engine stand probably not as important as buying all the engine parts for it, because I can't really build the LS until I have my whole cam, everything that comes with a cam that you need. Got LS7 lifters. I got something else. I can't remember what I bought already, but I need to buy a lot more other stuff. But we'll be getting there. Should be alright. But yeah, this thing is going to be fun. Can't wait for this first skid event. Whew. Something that I've been looking forward to since we started building this thing. of it. We didn't have to build much because I had no rear brakes. We only just had to get the engine running right because it was idling at bloody 2.5 RPM because they had an intake air leak from one of the gaskets. Fixed that, idled fine. Fixed the diff, put a mini spool in it. We were going to weld it, but welding in these diffs, the hole is only probably like about that big, where normally they're bloody massive. About the size of, well, not the size of the badge, but like probably quite a bit wider than the badge, but yeah. So it'll be cool doing some skid events, and you guys will be seeing this around. Look out for the skid pig. That's what it's going to be called. That's what you're going to hear when it comes up on the burner pad. I know, not very original. Everybody calls everything a skid pig, but this is the name I came up with it. Might change the name later on. I think me and my dad came up with a good name. I just forgot about it. I'm hitting myself and I forgot about it, but it's bloody the best name. I wish I figured out that name before I named it Skid Pig, but these plates are too expensive. Doesn't matter. Well, I'm gonna shut up the shed for now and get going to do some stuff inside because it's now late, bloody 9:30 at night. Not that late, but late enough to piss off the neighbors if you do some more stuff to it. So, oh well. See you guys in that one.